How do you know you peaked in high school or college? Well, I'm not going to go over the obvious ones. You know, people always wanting to go back to their alma mater, drive past it every time they're in town, talk about it all the time, talk about the good old days, wearing varsity jerseys as a grown man, excited to go to the high school reunion, excited to go to talk about the games, keeping up on the campus news, even though you haven't been there in years. Like, these are all very obvious things to show somebody peaked in college or high school. But I've got a hot take. And this might be a little controversial, but if you're the type of person that was born after the year of our Lord, 1995, i.e. a zillennial, and you willingly go to a high school reunion, you go to it, period. You're not excited for it, you're not talking, you just go to it. That tells me you peaked, because obviously your life has been so either at the best mediocre, and you haven't made any prominent or happy memories since then, that you feel the need to go back and be around all the people who you were around when you were a child. Now, make no mistake, I am by no means a fan of high school. You know, I've said on through my network multiple times, I did not have a good time. But even so, there are still some individuals that I like well enough, that I like to see, you know, that I might have lost contact with. But here's the thing. We live in the digital age. There's no fucking reason why, if you want to reach out and talk to somebody who you haven't seen in years, you can just find them on fucking Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, Facebook, anywhere. All you gotta do is just reach out and say, hey. You don't have to go back and be around everybody that you knew back then. There's zero reason to take the time and money to go there. It is literally only a dick measuring contest among all the people who are failing in life. There's no reason to ever go to your high school reunion. Ever. It's pointless. It's a waste of money. And, I also want to articulate this as well. Being the best dressed, most successful person at the high school reunion doesn't mean shit. Because the actual successful people aren't even fucking there. I thankfully have not received any news or updates regarding that, thankfully, because I'm a little jackass and basically spammed all my business stuff in that page because I, don't give a fuck. And apparently everybody everybody I went to high school with, except for a handful of people, know I can't stand anybody from there. So instead of reaching out to me like an adult and saying something, they basically decided to act like they were in middle school and make a group chat and text some of my friends to say, hey, can you tell them to stop, please? And I'm just like, I wasn't going to until my buddy Jaquan pointed out, dude, they could very well possibly flag your page as spam and affect your bottom line. And I'm like, you know what? That's fair. But either way, it's just like, I've heard rumblings through the grapevine that my old high school class is trying to do a reunion, and everybody that I know is like going somewhere in life isn't fucking going to that, and I'm talking about people who are more successful than I am right now. They're not fucking going to that, so here, are you so devoid of emotional validation that you need to go to these things? It's fairly pathetic, and to be honest, and I think it shows a lack of grit, it shows a lack of character, it shows a lack of determination to better your circumstances, that you're dwindling on triumphs of years past.